How's it going, everybody? Doing and eating Mcdonald's vid here today and rambling. Bring on the views from this sweet Mickey's eating vid. I'm doing well. I'm on a pretty good roll with the collections and stuff, and the role play did well as well, the therapist one. So I was like, and I was hungry, didn't have lunch. I said, let's stop at Mickey's. See if we can keep the roll going. So if you like the video, like it. I don't say that typically, but hey. Just basic stuff here today. It's the 2 cheeseburger meal. No fries at the bottom of the bag. Disappointing. I remember this meal used to be, like $1.99. I feel like even in the mid-90s it was at. It's $7.99 now, which isn't terrible in reality. It's under $10, even with it large. I'm going to be doing a sports ramble after the NBA Finals is over. It might be over. Well, I'm filming this Thursday. It's going Friday. It could be over. And if it is tonight, then tomorrow I will film a sports ramble. The NHL Finals are over. Florida won again, back to back. Roughed up the Oilers. That was honestly, Oilers weren't great in that series. They got 3 of the losses. I think they got beat up in. Game 5 they got roughed up in Edmonton. The series not at 2. They need goaltending. Like Florida still has Bobrovsky, right? You need a goalie in the NHL that, even if your D is not doing well, can just win a game or 2 in a series. And honestly, when you have a star like McDavid, the guy's going to retire as one of the top players of all time. You almost, like I said, I wasn't watching the game, so. But you expect this guy just to take over a game or 2, there's a good chance they get back there. Florida as well. That's 3 in a row cups. Well, 3 finals in a row for Florida. 2 wins. They have a great team. They might lose somebody this year, but they traded for Marchand from Boston. He did well. He's getting older, but was it Bennett that won MVP? Conn Smythe, I should say. Or actually, yeah, I think he did. I think he had like 15 goals in the playoffs. That's another cool thing that the NHL does. Over other sports is giving that the Conn Smythe is the playoff MVP. That's like McDavid won it last year, even in a losing effort. You have to get to the finals. If you're not getting to the finals, you're not winning. But the goalie for the Ducks, I believe, I forget his name. They lost to the Devils, and I think he won it. That series was nuts, man. Goalies were popping like 9-4 Sabres. I'll probably talk a little baseball as well on the ramble. OKC is up 3-2 in Game 6 is tonight. I was actually, we went to town as well. I was at the Flea Marketeers, and was able to find 3 more of the Buffies, number 1 of the Boom series. These are all $1 a piece, which was nice. Cheaper than the other, the Antiques and Geeks, and those are cheap too, at $2.20. Number 4 and number 5. They did have some other ones, but they were like the Dark Horse ones, and some other ones I didn't know. I'll have to look them up. I was happy to find some of those at $1 a piece. Fry fell on the floor. Too far to grab at the moment. I said happy to find those, especially number 1, so I can start at the beginning and then not have 2 and 3. To me, Mickey's burgers are just okay. The Quarter Pounder is better, but the regular burgers are very basic. I like BK's better by a lot, actually, their burgers. Wendy's has good ones as well. I haven't had a Wendy's burger in a while. Actually, when I go to Florida, I might do a Wendy's eating video. I'm from Walmart this week, and I gotta see if they have that new Mountain Dew. Dragon fruit, I believe it is. There's a freaking little gnat in here. Extra protein. I've been watching a lot of, recently, for some reason, they came across my other channel, was watching one guy's channel, and he was talking about GameStop or some resellers or something. And all of a sudden, like, recommendations come up with a lot of the Pokemon stuff and the scalpers and stuff in that hobby. So I start watching these videos. It's kind of entertaining and a little fascinating, you know. But, I was never in. I had some. I picked up Pokemon cards from time to time at garage sales, and they're just basic ones. I don't even know. I don't know anything about them. Some of them look cool, but that hobby is still fascinating to me. And you see, like, how it goes. You have like the true collectors. People are those Pokemon investors who buy stuff to hold on to it. See, it gains value. And you got the scalpers. You see all these videos of people at Target and Walmart, or at the Pokemon vending machines, or they're like fighting each other, throwing stuff, flipping out. But I was watching videos of people, you know, making fun of them or criticizing them. But one was showing. I mean, I assume this happens at probably baseball or sport cards conventions as well. Any kind of cards, any kind of convention actually, that you can do it. It's easier to do with cards, I would think, because they're smaller. A lot of people steal from these conventions, from these Pokemon vendors at the conventions, or, you know, wherever I guess they set up. But so many of these vendors have cameras, and I was watching a video, and this young kid was. He's going through. He's stealing the cards. The vendor doesn't notice because he's going through other things for trade and stuff. And then he goes through the trade, and the guy's like, and the vendor's like, all right, you know, after the trade and stuff, you owe me $125. He's like, okay. And then the vendor shows the cards to the camera to, you know, just show what he sold, I guess, for kind of an archive type thing. And the look on the person's face when he sees him showing cards to a camera, he's like, busted, dude. I think he ended up. The vendor didn't know until he left. Then he realized the binder he was going through was missing stuff. And then he said he ended up giving like half the stuff back or something. Because people were like, hey, you should call the cops, tell the cops. What? Crispy one. It's crazy. Like how many people just steal from these places. Some of them are pretty slick about it too. Other ones you're like, oh my god, this is bad. But if you happen to collect Pokemon cards, let me know how it is out in the wild. If people are fighting each other for packs. I mean, me personally, it's the same thing with like these systems come out, especially in relation to the scalpers. You know, they buy up 20 Switch 2s and they start selling them for $800 more than they should go for. I mean, the best way to stop this is you don't buy it at that price, but some people just have so much money to just throw around. I don't know why. Even if I was like, wanted a Switch 2 and I had an extra 10 G's and I could pay another 800, I wouldn't. Like, why? No. Like, the Switch 2 is not going to be impossible to get. Like, just wait. People don't have the patience. It's like when I'm, you know, from the Pokemon stuff, like, you know, people in the comments, like, you know, the people buying from scalpers aren't helping. That's a big part of the problem, because if you're going in there trying to scalp stuff and people aren't buying it, it's going to be a problem. You're stuck with a bunch of products. You can't move. But they know that people can't resist. So, hey, you're going to pay me triple what it's worth. I'm going to do it. But yeah, for me, I was like looking at cards again, baseball cards. I think I'm gonna try to get not collect a ton of them, but just get the, and I already have I like the Topps Heritage cards because they have, they recreate the look of the sets in the '70s. It'd be cool if they started doing sets from the '80s actually, but especially like '87 had a really nice look. Some of the ones were kind of bland, like '88. I think it was '88. '89 was nice. I can't remember what '86 looked like. '85 was pretty nice too. I do remember having '85 cards. I forget what '86s look like. I think they look similar to '88, but it's cool. But I like that, and I was looking at the mega boxes of, I think it was like 22 or no, it was 23. Mega box pretty cheap. It was like $31 on eBay. So when I started watching it, I might pick one of those up. Personally, a ton. But I think the mega box have 15 packs in them. So I'm like, that deal's pretty good, right? 15 packs. I end up paying after tax like $34, $35. You're paying less than $3 a pack. I think that's pretty good. And I think with those Heritage, it's the same. I think it's the same in terms of like, even if a hobby box, mega box, or a blaster, I think they all contain this like 9 cards a pack or 8 cards a pack. So I could be wrong, but because I do like taking cards. I like just opening packs and stuff. I don't, if you get a hit, like I kind of like Garrett Cole. I'm like, oh shit, I think that was on video too. I was like, oh well, it's cool for sure. But I like going through them. I like seeing the cards and stuff and collecting. But I don't want to collect. I'm gonna collect for cheap. That's the plus with me. Like I won't. That's one of the pluses about not being overly passionate about anything, is that I can't get drawn into spending extra money or overspending on something because I want it so badly. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, that's fine. Even if it's something I like. I do really like survival horror games. Like they're so expensive. Like I'm not paying $900 for a survival horror game. Even if I have $1 million in the bank, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So that's the plus about not having passion. About not having feelings is good. This is a good reason. But anyway, just ramble a little bit there. Eating some McD's. Very popular videos for me. I hope this one does well also. But I was hungry, so I figured McD's. It's not necessarily my number one choice. It's actually not even. Realistically, when it comes to fast food, Mickey's is behind. I won't even order them. It's behind Taco Bell. It's behind Burger King. It'll be behind Wendy's. It's behind Bojangles now. Obviously, I'd not had Bojangles till we'd gotten down. Actually, I might have had one other time, but it was when we were in South Carolina once. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Bojangles, but I would get Arby's over it. Hardee's is good. I like that. I'd get it over it. Mickey's is like probably not even in the top 10. Chick-fil-A, I would get over it. What are the other ones? I'm trying to think because there's 900 of these fast food places on the strip down there. The road down there. Cookout is a local place. That's better than it as well. They're actually pretty good. I want to get them again. They have good stuff. We got them one time. Dairy Queen's better. Actually, I can't say that because I've only had Dairy Queen. I had their like actual food once. KFC, I like more than it. I mean, yeah, they would literally be last. Like, I don't know. I'm not. And it's not that I hate it. It's just it's not great. But hey, I will eat it if it's going to generate views. If I have to choose to eat it for views, or if I'm hungry for lunch and I'm getting fast food, I'll suck it up not being as good for the views, right? But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and